Morning campers, welcome to day 2 of our Bahamas basketball virtual camp. This is the advanced session. Before we start, I'd just like to address a few things from yesterday's workout. As I told the campers in the beginning session, I want you to maybe try to get both workouts in. Not just beginners, not just advanced, whether you're advanced or beginner. I want you to attempt it. With that being said, I want you to not be discouraged if you can't get some of this stuff right away. Just keep working on it. Feel free to always get extra reps. Just because I say 10 to 20 reps doesn't mean you can't do more. Do it until you get comfortable. You can put this on repeat and you can go at it as much times as you want. Also, I made the point a lot about looking down when you dribble. I know you're not used to hearing that because that's not usually what you're taught by your coaches. The reason we want to look down is because looking up is the easy part. When you learn to play a piano, you look down at the keys to learn where the keys are. And then once you get good at it, you can look up and you can play freely. It's the same concept with dribbling. Your eyes are taught to look where you want to go. So you looking down for a few minutes won't cause you to look down for the rest of your life. So feel free to look down and don't think it's going to stunt you and make you look down for the rest of your life. Looking up just comes with confidence and consistency. So once you get that, you'll be fine. With that being said, let's get into today's workout. So yesterday we worked on our drops where we would pound the ball, split our feet, and we bring the ball to our pocket. Today we're going to work on our turn drops, which is a little different, but a quicker way to get into your drop stance. So with a turn drop, we're going to use our turn pound we worked on yesterday, where we would turn pound, but we'd actually use a turn pocket to be exact. So with this, instead of letting the ball sit in front of our body, we're going to turn and let the ball come into our pocket. And then we'll split our feet, of course. Ball side, foot forward, dribble foot back as we would in any drop. So right now, a turn drop will look similar to this. So here, turn, drop. Okay? So right now, for this drill, we're gonna go nice relaxed stance, not too wide on our feet as yet. I have my footwork mat here to help me account for my space. When I drop, I don't wanna go forward, I don't wanna go backwards, I don't wanna go side to side. I wanna be in the same spot. My hip should still be right over this mat. So right now we're gonna go, like I said, relaxed stance. Gonna take 2 straight pound dribbles, and then we're gonna go into our turn drop. So it'll be 1, 2, turn drop. Okay? Then the same thing the opposite way. 1, 2, turn drop. So this move could be very beneficial to you on the move. Maybe even if you was retreating and you have a screen coming or any situation, you get here, you can just drop and get to your stance right away, which is a little bit quicker. Right? We're going to go through this, get 10 to 20 reps each way, or you can go for time. Next, we're going to work on our drops, our turn drops, and our speed stops. We want to start being able to feel the difference between our drops and our turn drops, and speed stops are a good way to be able to engage your hips. So right now we're going to go, it's going to be 2 or 3 straight pounds into our drop, into a speed stop, right out of that into a turn drop, and then into a speed stop with a short pickup. If you have a basket, you can shoot it. If not, that's perfectly fine. You can just work on your pickup. So it'll look a little bit like this. Okay. Again, you don't have to shoot it if you don't have a basket, or even if you do, you still don't have to shoot it. You can work on your pickup, whatever is more important to you. If the dribble is more important, work on the dribble. If shooting is something you need to work on, you can shoot it. Going left, you have the same concept, so it's there. The same thing, right? Try to keep your dribble alive as you walk back. This will teach you some characteristics during the game, a little bit of poise. Go through this, 10 to 20 reps each way, or you can go for time. For this next segment, we're going to start working on our stops. So right now I have a tennis ball. You could use anything that will force you to get low to the ground. That's all we're using this for. We're not bouncing it right now. We're just using it to force us to get low to the floor. Use a water bottle, you can use whatever. So right now we're going to start first working on our punch drags. So all a punch drag is being able to dribble off this ball side foot and stop. So anytime you hear the word drag, this usually means a stop. So I can do a punch dribble where I wouldn't be stopping, I could just dribble here, which would just be a punch dribble. And if I'm stopping, that's called a drag, because this back foot usually drags when you stop because of your momentum. So right now we're going to go drops into our punch drags. So we're going to go, have our tennis ball in our opposite hand, pound dribbles, drop, 1, right? We're going to place it down. I like using the tennis ball because if you don't put it down good enough, tennis ball will go flying. That way you know you had a bad technique or you didn't get low to the floor. So same thing going to the left side, there, drop. Right? As you can see, tennis ball is rolling a little bit, meaning I probably could have get a little lower. Gonna go 10 to 20 reps each side, or you can go for time. Next up, we have our under drags. So under dribble is just being able to go through the legs from behind. Okay? A lot of people just call these snatches or through the legs. We like to use more descriptive terms because there are a lot of different types of ways to go through your legs, different ways to cross over, and etc. Okay, so right now we're going into under drags, same like we did with punch drags. So we'll be here, it'll be 1, 2, drop, down, back. Okay? Same thing going left, here, drop. Okay. Going through this for about 10 to 20 reps, or you can go for time. Lastly, for today's workout, we're going to work on our inverted drag. So all an inverted drag is being able to stop this inside dribble foot. So with this one, we're going to couple it with a between the legs exchange. Anytime you hear exchange, that means we're switching hands. So right now, we're going to go just like we did with our under drags and our punch dribbles. We're going to take a few pound dribbles, and we're going to drop, come back. As you can see, this one, it's a little bit different with our footwork. On our punch and our under drag, we dropped, and we took this dribble step, and then we took an extra step, and we get punched, and we took the step and went right through. This time you're going off the first step. Once you go, drop, here, down, through. Okay? Same thing going to the left, drop, down, through. Okay? Going for 10 to 20 reps each way, or you can go for time. So as you can see, in our last segment, with our drags, we were going into a foot replacement. So remember, a foot replacement is just lifting both feet, get them under our hips, ready to shoot. So you can go into a foot replacement. I would prefer that, but you could also go into different moves. You could go into side steps, step backs, whatever you want out of that. All right, you can play with it. You could go out in your punch, go into a split through, go however you want to play with it. That's perfectly fine. That being said, that concludes today's segment. We hope to see you tomorrow.